Okay. This is called Hell Let Loose. It's an early access game on Steam right now for about $30, and it is a tactical war simulation game set in World War II. And its claim to fame, it's an indie type thing, produced by Team 17. And it's very, very nice looking. And it's unlike Battlefield and stuff that's more arcadey. This is slow moving and like you actually have to do teamwork and stuff like that. So this is one of the few games where you should keep audio comms on. And it's the type of game that like when you join a squad, you'll hear from like your squad officer in the call or whatever in like the audio in the voice chat. That's what I mean. And he'll be able to talk to like other officers from other squads so you can coordinate. So this is like a team-based 50v50 war game. So we're gonna go ahead and just see if we can find a server that isn't full with a good ping, which was the hardest part for me yesterday. Let's try this out. Last night I had to wait for about half an hour to get in a server. It has 9 maps apparently currently. And yeah, I'm still trying to get like I'm still trying to understand how to do this a little bit, because it is kind of like you have to be paying attention to what's going on and what squad you're part of and what your role in the war machine is. Which, I mean, for some people that like Battlefield sounds like a nightmare, I'm sure. But there's something kind of fun about when these games get super technical to me. I think they're kind of fun. I'm just hoping it didn't crash. I didn't have any problems with this game last night. I did have one problem with this game, actually. So, I played a sniper last night. I didn't have a spotter. And I may have team killed some of my own guys because at a certain distance, they don't have flags over their head to tell if they're on your team or not. So I did kill a friendly, and they got really mad at me. And I felt really bad about it. So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen today. I'm hoping that doesn't happen today. Also, I'm hoping this map loads, because so far it's not looking so good. I know. And it was, you know what the annoying thing about it was too? Is it was on this map where we were on a hill, and then there's like this big, just dead area of dead, like trees that have been burned, and like, obviously shells have been dropped in this area. Like, it's called the Scar or whatever, and it's just like the part of this forest or whatever, this valley that's completely fucked, right? And they were on the other side of that, where the other team is, because they were flanking. And I hit, I'm not even, like, I swear to God, it must have been like half a kilometer shot with a sniper. I hit him, and it was the best shot of my life. And then it said, friendly killed. And then he said, what the fuck, to me in the chat. And I just left the game. I felt so bad. Alright, I think we are having an issue loading here, so we're gonna try to reload. Can get rid of the friends list there. Just like real war. That's right. Okay, let's try it again. I mean, early access, it happens. I'm not too worried about it. There is not another instance of this running. There we go. So, Uh, I think I'm going to try to just be a rifleman if possible. I really, really don't want an officer role. That's like the one thing I really don't want to do yet, because I don't want people to be expecting me to like know what I'm doing or coordinate with the other officers and like stuff like that. That sounds like a nightmare. I really, really just want to be a dude with a rifle that is told where to go and just like aiming down sights, waiting for somebody to go by to shoot them. I really don't want to have to be a shot caller. So a spotter might not be bad either. And as soon as we jump into a game here, I'll kind of go through the different roles and things you can be. So I guess I should have shown this too. If you look on the side here, when you click on something, it tells you what map they're on. It tells you how many VIP slots are available and how many are in queue to join. And like what the game mode and whatever is. Also, you can click these. I already did last night, but I don't want any empties shown. I don't want any that are full shown. I don't want any that are locked with a password shown. And then you can like make it so official maps aren't on here or community maps aren't on here or whatever. By sorting by ping or game mode or whatever, it's literally just the same as anything else where you would just click to sort on the thing you want to sort by. I usually sort by ping, and then I look for how many players are in it. And then when you click on it here, if you look at the ones that are more full, these are the ones where you'll see people are queued to join. And these are the ones that you usually have to like wait to get into. That's kind of why I like to find these ones that don't have any of that. So we could just jump in right away. But the problem is when you're playing at like 4 in the morning, you just kind of have to take what you can get sometimes. And I'm hoping we just get in right away. It doesn't usually take long to load, which is how I knew the other map failed. Okay, so at the beginning here, you choose what side you're on, Germany or the United States. We can't choose Germany because the United States is so outnumbered right now. So as soon as we join here, you see that there's 3 different types of classification you can join. Well, there's actually more. There's 4, but we're not going to worry about commander now. Nobody likes to be a commander. Infantry is your standard. You can choose almost any class as like the assault or whatever. So these are the platoons basically, right? So if you look at the squad here, you can see what they chose for their role. And you can see how many people are in it and whatnot. So infantry is your standard groundmen, riflemen, medics, that sort of thing. Armor is tanks and armored vehicles. And each one of these can only be 3 to a squad because it's, you need a commander, a driver, and a spotter, I believe, for the vehicles stuff. The driver does the driving and, has a machine gun. Oh, the gunner probably. The gunner does the main gun stuff, and the spotter has like a little periscope thing that he's able to like mark targets and all that sort of stuff. And then recon are 2-man teams. This is literally always a sniper and a spotter for recon. And in these, I believe the spotter is considered the commander of the team that can talk to the other officers and whatnot. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to join one of these lesser units here. We'll join item here. Oh, wait. We have to... Let's join Fox, because we don't have to request it. It's not locked. Okay. So, because we're doing infantry, you can see who we can choose. We can choose an officer. We can be a rifleman, an assault, an automatic rifleman, medic, support, machine gunner, anti-tank, engineer. They're all pretty specific, I guess, in how they play. So the weird thing here is that the medic has a gun, but you have to play like a medic. They don't have a lot of ammo, so they don't have like the resources to actually be a shooter that can like heal you. They're more of a healer that can sometimes shoot if they need to protect themselves. Whereas the rifleman has like a bandage to heal themselves if they're like in the shit or whatever. But their whole role is putting down more, I think they have ammo boxes and stuff like that. You can like read all about what they do here and change their loadouts and stuff like that here too. And then armor, like I said, you're either a crewman or a tank commander. And then recon, you're a spotter or a sniper. I think we're just gonna go with a standard rifleman here. So now, what we're gonna want to do is we're on Fox. We're going to want to join our group here. Everything in green on this tactical map is our team members. And then the other stuff you can see, like this is a tank with 2 positions full. And this is probably the 3rd guy trying to join in for their squad. Yeah, and you'll see that there's not a whole lot of talking going on because as a standard infantry rifleman, the only person we're going to be talking to is each other and our officer. The officer will be hearing comms from literally everything from the other officers and like whatnot. So they'll be talking to each other and coordinating, but we don't hear any of that as a rifleman. So I'm going to just try to get in here. That's not our outpost, I don't think. Top hat. Okay, so top hat's already up there. We're going to have to find a good spawn, close spawn point. And I think one of these might be the closest, which is a bummer. I kind of wish one of them put an outpost up. But they didn't. So let's just spawn at HQ. And we're going to have to do some running. So, this is the game. As you can see, there is very little to no HUD at all. The HUD elements you can bring up at any time by pushing the T button on your keyboard. If you aim at somebody and they're close enough, that's when you'll see that little indicator. But what we want to do is you can change that indicator, I believe, nameplate. So we need that to go up so I don't shoot my own people all the time. That's what I wanted to do last night, but I forgot to. So now we see nameplates way easier. And we're not going to mistake our own team. Hopefully. Again.
When you get next to that house, they're in that forest on the right side of the road.
So that's our
I'm in the house, there's 7
team leader, yeah, and that's our squad mates talking. So if you look on the HUD at the very bottom, it shows our weapon, how much ammo we have for it. In the bottom left, we have our squad name and everybody in the squad. At the very top is the objectives and the time remaining. But I like to have that off. It has standard shooter controls, WASD for movement. You can crouch by pushing control. You can go prone by pushing X. So if you've ever played like tactical shooter games before, it's all those controls.
For 2 seconds.
You have voice chat on V. And then if you're an officer with different chats, you have X and C for your squad chat and your officer chat. R is reload. Right click to aim. Left click to shoot. And then you can ping things using your middle mouse button. And pings only exist to your squad. Nobody else can see them except your squad. Unless you're an officer, and then you have a different like scroll wheel, and that can be pinged to everybody. But our job currently is to apparently die because I wasn't paying attention enough. I'm hoping a medic will come get me. Our job is to try to get to our team, if possible. There's the fucker that shot me. Do we have medics even? I'm almost wondering if I should change to medic. Yeah, let's just respawn. So there is a redeployment timer. It's I think 10 seconds to redeploy to a, I can't remember what they're called, like a garrison or whatever that you can build in the thing, or headquarters. And if you want to deploy to a outpost for your team. Oh, okay, wait, where's our team here? They're all here, so we're gonna spawn at this garrison here. If our team had set up an outpost, outposts can only be used by your squad, where garrisons can be used by everybody on your team. If we had, okay, let me get back in here. Oh, garrisons are 40 seconds. Okay, garrisons are much longer then, I guess. And I think maybe outposts are less. Headquarters is like 10 seconds, but it's all the way at the, like, very beginning here, so that's the trade-off. So we're just gonna have to wait it out here. I almost wonder if I should play a medic. I don't know.
Infantry over here.
We'll just keep it now. Who said that? Top hat? Top hat over there. These open fields are a nightmare. So what we want to do here is, if we look on our map, right? This is all open field here, and it's all flat terrain. This is prime location to be sniped, right here. We want to kind of try to go around stuff if possible. I'm probably going to follow how Spicy Water is going here. Yeah, and then down the road maybe. I really don't want to stay alone in I really don't want to be alone in a giant open field. You can just be seen, like, everywhere. Same, though. Hank, is this the type of game that you would be interested in playing as well? Or is it, like, not arcadey enough for you? Because this is the type of thing I know people would either love or hate. Like slow-moving, one shot, like, will kill most people. That's Chuck. Alright. We're gonna go to top hats. Man, I really don't love running in the open like this, I will say. I saw... Is that our tank? Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, and it does have the siege Q and E to tilt. I think I should join up with these squad mates here. The last one was Verdun. I heard that was good. I heard that game was good. I will say there is something a little more satisfying about games like this than arcadey Battlefield ones. Even though they're like way harder. I can't tell who that is on my squad. Okay, there's top hats. I saw movement in there. He must have set something up here. I'm closing in on your position, top hats. Where are we on this map? Are they behind us? They must be. Because we should be going the other way. Oh, right. It's probably those mofos that killed me, right? Okay.
They're at this wall. My
Alright, I'm heading towards you.
one in that ruined building.
Roger that. So that ping was only... I really like the games. I think Squad was like this too. I like games that do like a platoon mechanic where there's one person that coordinates a bunch of stuff. And like, I like that the ping system is only your squad can see what you ping. So there's not just like a mess of crap all over your screen. Also, I will say I really like the sound design in this game. Like, the thing, when you're being shot at, it's actually scary as fuck. Like, you hearing the, like, shots coming through near you and stuff. Can I really not get through that? You gonna do me like that, game? Airdrop of some kind? I'm a little bit worried that I should keep an eye on this field here. Oh wait, was that? But I kind of want to meet up with my squad here too, so we're gonna push forward and try to meet up with them here. How are we doing anyway? Okay, so we captured the middle, the southern edge. We're gonna stand up and run with them. Shit. I don't know why I ran with him. I should have kept going slow. I think I might redeploy as a medic. I kind of just want to do some shooty shoots, but I feel like every time I've gone down, we don't have one. All right. That is such a long redeploy time. Good lord. Oh well. At least we get right back into the action. Alright, Homer. I'll put in a request for a couple more codes. And maybe like we could do a Dolphy night of this one time. For whoever's interested. That is kind of the nice thing about, like, we could do, like, if 2 people are playing, you can be a recon team. If 3 people are playing, you can be an armor team. Or if, like, all 6 of us wanted to play, we could just do infantry and be a squad together. That's some good shit. Also, I accidentally undeployed myself, so gotta wait again. Bummer. This is a cool game, though. I hope it does well. I think it looks good, too. Which is, like, super important. Alright, so what's my kit? I have bandages, I have smoke grenades, I have a morphing. Okay. Yeah, squad was pretty pricey for sure. Oh, I'm coming. How do we not have... Oh, we do have one. Okay. So it's kind of neat too, because the machine gunners in this case and like the supports and whatnot, their whole idea is to not get amazing 360 no-scope kills with their machine gun. They're literally... They do what a machine gunner does in this game, which is they suppress enemies. What that means is that if you're being shot at, your screen goes like this weird black and white, and it's hard to kind of like see what you're doing because you're under the stress of being shot at by like 100 bullets a second sort of thing. So their whole point is like when we know where the enemy is and we're holding a defensive position, they literally just shoot in that direction to keep the enemy suppressed while like the riflemen and stuff set up. It's like... That sort of thing is really, really cool to me. I really, really like when they do the war game thing properly. I'm really, really hoping that as the medic, I'm not the first one that goes down here. So I'm just trying to get across this field as soon as ASAP. So again, my whole thing as a medic is I'm not trying to get kills. I'm trying to keep my squad and team going. I think it's like the part of me that really got into WoW raiding and like raids and MMOs and stuff in general and dungeons is I like when games have a big multiplayer thing that you have to work as a team to accomplish. So that's why games like this just resonate so well with me. I'm a little annoyed how hard it is to hear people right now, though. And I will say I'm playing on the highest quality options right now. The only thing I have turned off is motion blur, because I hate motion blur. Roger that. It is hard to hear what your teammates are saying sometimes with all the planes going on overhead. Oh, wow. They pushed up and caught the flak battery. Oh, that's where we're going right now. Okay. So we're gonna do one last push. Wow. Rude. I couldn't hear what that guy said at all. God, I got stuck. I can't hear this guy at all, dude. $170 out. Man. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Damn, dude. I didn't even see where that guy was that got me there. Deployed the garrison. We're almost done, though. We've almost pushed the Germans back completely, so that's good news. Hey, we have a commander now, too. Come on. Come on. Put me in, coach. Put me in. There's apparently an enemy taking the flak battery. Which is, I'm not gonna lie, a little annoying to see, but... So there is a building mechanic in this game as well, where you can set up garrisons and outposts as a commander and as a like squad lead. And then when that's set up, you can set up a bunch of supplies and stuff for infantrymen to set up defenses. But we did it. Cool. So yeah. That is Hell Let Loose in early access. I think this game is very, very cool. I'll be playing more of it randomly here and there, sporadically. And you can buy it now for 30 bucks in early access, or you can wait for it to come out fully. But if you like tactical war games and shooters and stuff like this, this is probably one that should be on your radar. It's very, very cool. Runs good. Yeah, I like it quite a bit.